What's up, North County? Welcome to the Morning Brew, and we are Tuesday morning, the first day of August. August 1st. Man, did that month go by fast or what?
The year's going by fast. The whole year.
The life is going by fast.
We're tracking.
We need to slow this down somehow, and I'm not sure how to do it.
I don't know.
Is it maybe if you didn't have anything to do, things go by a lot slower.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
I think you're right.
So maybe that's why, like when you get old and retire, do you think it goes by slower?
No, I don't think it does. I think it goes by fast. I think the older you get, the faster it goes.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Well, we need to slow this down because I can't even remember. It's going by so fast, I don't even remember what really happened the day before. Or literally, the weekends are actually getting worse for me. Mondays,
yeah.
It's literally, I have to I have to write notes on Fridays so when I come in to the office on Monday, I can remember where I left off on.
Well, the Monday's the new Friday.
We got to eliminate, I got to eliminate something out of just, could be alcohol, could be something. I'm not sure.
Know. Yeah, I wonder if you're like living on a yacht if things go by faster. I mean, you don't see land.
Well, I tell you what, if you're scared out of your socks, things do not go by faster. You know what I'm saying?
Scared out of your socks.
Yeah, like if you're getting chased by somebody or it's like something you just want over, as fast, like going on a roller coaster.
Right.
Like going on a roller coaster does, like that whole experience, waiting in line, going up the
It's like a 5-minute long tick.
Yeah. And it's just it's creeping. It's like going like one at a time.
Are you just saying that your life is a roller coaster?
My life oh my God, that's an understatement. Yes, my life is a roller coaster.
I can relate to that.
So yesterday we started the second week of football.
Yeah.
And that went off pretty well.
A lot of kids, man.
A lot of kids.
Super stoked about that.
A lot of kids. That's the most that we've had in quite some time. 3 teams on the field, which is nice.
Yeah.
So new kids, Tascadero kids, Paso kids. So, and we got just as many cheerleaders.
Do we really?
Yeah, we always have a lot of cheerleaders.
I didn't see
cheerleaders.
It was a little light this year.
No,
lighter than last year, I think.
I don't think so. I think there's like 60 cheerleaders.
Is there?
Yeah.
It seems quieter over there. Last year was really loud.
Well, give it time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cheerleaders definitely get loud and get loud over there. So
well, cool, man. Everything looks good out there. Looks like the teams are doing okay. Looks like we might have a good season this year.
Yeah, if nothing else, it'll be fun and full.
That's right.
So full of kids, full of talent, and full of fun.
Woohoo!
And speaking of football is in full swing. You got Templeton getting ready to head off to Idaho at the end of the month. I believe they have their football auction coming up, so we'll have to get Coach Crow in here.
At McPhee's or?
At McPhee's.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll have to get Coach Alvord from Paso in here pretty soon. He's evidently taken over the Paso Bearcats.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, Coach Carroll is on leave, I guess. And then we'll have to get Coach Cooper in here chatting Tascadero Greyhounds. And
are they gonna make their comeback and win the second?
Yeah. See if they're gonna go back to go to Peter.
Peter
Pumpkin Eater.
All right.
So I love football.
You love football.
Yeah, football is the funnest thing ever. I don't care if anybody thinks that baseball is better than football. You're lying.
Well, teach their own.
No. Everybody needs to believe what I believe. That's the way that Colts work.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, Jennifer Jones. Good morning. Where's Kyle? Kyle must be sleeping.
Kyle's sleeping in.
Is he? I bet Kyle's got a date this morning probably.
Kyle can't sleep in though.
Yeah.
He's got to be at Coast Pipe at 4:30 in the morning.
He does have to be Coast Pipe. It's 4:30 in the morning. That's crazy.
Yep.
Man, I woke up this morning and I was freezing my ass off.
It was cool. It was great. I didn't want to get out of bed.
Oh, well.
It was nice.
But it was cold, and my wife, of course, have the window open and the fan on, and I'm freezing. You know where you get to that point when you're, like laying in bed and you're like, okay, I'm warm. This feels great. I can be here all morning.
Right.
or that point to where you're shivering and you're under the blankets, you're thinking, going, I can't sleep because I'm cold, but I'm hot. You know, it's like that weird, it's like that weird zone.
Sounds like menopause.
No. Last night I went to bed and it was warm, so I was like, kicked a leg out, and I woke up this morning and I think I have a sinus infection.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, my wife.
Trying to kill you.
We play games. We play hide and go seek. We play, can we kill Randy in the middle of the night?
I can believe that, actually.
Yeah, there's so many fun games we play as a couple. What do you and
Michelle?
Michelle?
Interesting.
Do you and Michelle play any games like that? That's really fun.
Hide and go seek's one of them. Yeah.
Hey, I think every husband can relate to the hide and go seek game with the spouses.
Oh yeah.
So if there's a spouse, a female that their husband plays hide and go seek with you, I would really like to know about this.
I think it's the way they say your name. I think that starts the game. When
Yeah.
I go, like, Eric! It's like, all you hear is, and I'm out.
Yes, honey.
No, I don't even say that. You just walk silently through the door and leave.
But
So.
I mean, I methodically and I methodically place when I place something, like I'll put it like, in the top of the hat right here, right?
Oh, I thought you meant actually hiding. I go hide.
Oh no, hide and go seek meaning like you put you put a card, or you put your sunglasses or something of you don't want to remember where it's at, so you can grab it. You place it somewhere, that way you won't forget.
You know what's interesting? The only time I ever could find something is booze. She doesn't hide the booze, so it's always in the same spot every time.
Well, yeah,
Maybe
that's
I should
good.
start putting my keys, my glasses, and everything next to the booze, and they'll never be touched.
Right? Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah, just put it right next to the booze. And
Great.
It's all in one spot. You got a little snip of bourbon as you're walking out the door.
I like it.
You like it? All
Yeah,
right.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
So now when I get home tonight, my wife is going to tell me that she's going to start putting all the stuff that I can't find next to the vodka.
All the booze is going in the closet now. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, yep, I like it. That's a good
All right,
idea. So
all right.
what's going on down at the store this week, Eric?
This week will be opened up. It's Thursday. I think we got a sign coming. We finally got our sign coming in. We got some A-frame signs coming in. So we'll be open, ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll.
Sparkling wine is on a roll right now. We're getting ready to bottle in the next 5 to 7 days. And, man, we're going to be having a big-ass party.
Well, that's good. That's good. And what about our vendors? Tell me about our vendors down there.
Our vendors. Well, we got vendors down there. We got some pictures. We got some tack. We got some signs. We got some glasses. We got all kinds of stuff down there, man. We got to go down there and do a live reel, a live show.
Okay, so when are we going to do that? I'm in.
Soon enough. We'll talk about that. That's all planning after the show.
Okay, we'll do that. We're not going to
Yeah.
fill you guys in on that until
Yeah.
after.
Those are our
until
secrets.
after the show.
That's our secret.
But we've got. Let's see, it's now getting colder. So according to our weather report, right?
Yeah.
Our weather report shows that we have cooler weather forecasted this week.
I can't wait, man. I really want the weather to
Right?
be cooler. Yeah. I still have weed whacking to do. Can you believe that?
Yep, you better hurry up because it's going to start getting wet again.
Yeah, I know.
So we're supposed to be getting the same amount of weather and same amount of rain that we did last year.
Jeez.
So I think we are in El Nino.
El Nino.
And if you remember, like, what was that, 7 years ago, when we had that wicked El Nino, like, I think it started in April.
Yeah, that's it was October. Or maybe it started in April. We moved here in October. And when we moved here, it was raining. And like the Ryder truck got stuck in the mud. It was a hot mess.
Yeah, there was a lot of water, but that's okay.
It's called weather.
That's okay.
It's called weather.
It's-
Bring on the rain. Bring on the cool weather.
Yeah, well, I'm ready for everything cooler. We have a few more weeks of summer left.
Do you think it's going to only be a few? I think it's going to go into October. You don't think it's going to go into October?
What's that, the summer?
Yeah, like our hot weather.
Yeah. We didn't start until, 3 weeks ago?
I know. I think it's going to be a late summer and a heavy winter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, we want to because look at all the water out the lake. I haven't even really been on the boat, you know. That's what I'm saying. I just don't have time. I gotta quit something. I got to quit something.
All right.
Yeah, I got to figure out something, reduce hours, I don't know. But I got to go out to the lake. The lake's a nice place to kind of, regroup a little bit.
Yeah.
So what do we got on tap today?
Let's talk about our rodeo finals.
We got our rodeo finals.
Yeah.
So California Mid-State Fair releases the country rodeo results. By the way, this rodeo was sold out. Every seat taken at the California Mid-State Fair, which was badass. So we've got open draw team pinning. We got Clay Avila, Cody Mora, and Mike Brewster took first place for team pinning.
Yep.
Pretty good. Good job, guys.
And then Cody Mora, named all-around cowboy.
We got that?
Yeah.
Let's see. We got junior team pinning. We got Haley Hansen, Lily Thompson, and Tana Targilia. Woo, that was a tough one. Good job, guys. Good job. We got sorting open. Leslie Sims, Buster Seaguerra, Colton Miller, and Lee Oliver took first place. Good job, Lee Oliver with Creston Classic Rodeo. Let's see, who else we got? We got double mugging. We got J.D. Miller and Ryan Pasco. I wonder if that's Bear's son. Probably is.
Pasco?
Yeah.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, I didn't think
Probably
about that.
his son or his brother, maybe. Maybe his brother.
Maybe his brother.
Because they also took second place. Bear took second place with Ryan.
Oh.
So, good job, guys. Good job. We got mixed ribbon roping. We got J.W. Bruin and Sarah Bruin took first place. Good job.
Awesome.
And we got ranch rope and brand. Clint Wiebe, Cody Mora, Jake Twisselman, and Josie Pereira. Good job. Ranch rope and brand. So maybe you have to run out there, rope them and brand them?
Well, you don't brand them. They use paint.
Like the paint.
Yeah, they use paint.
Yeah, people freak out.
Yeah.
Watch the animal squeal. Let's see. Ladies breakaway. We got Tyree Cochran. Good job. Good job, ladies breakaway. We've got first place in dummy roping, 6 and under. We got Leighton Seaguerra. Man, I'm terrible at names.
Murdering names.
I know. I'm sorry. Just Leighton. Good job. Good job. We've got dummy roping, 7 to 10-year-old Ava Twisselman. Good job. Good job. The California Mid-State Fair Rodeo Finals team pinning. We got Quinn Tannehill, Misty Targalia, and Jalen Johnson. Good job. Here we got Barrels, Catherine Varian. Good job. Good job. Who else we got here?
We gotta get some of these people in the studio.
I know.
This is a good group of people, man.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
And you got ladies breakaway roping is Becca Mora. I believe that's Cody's wife, right?
It is, yeah.
And all around cowboy is Cody Mora.
Dude, Cody kicked butt, man.
Yeah, he did. Good
Wish I had
job.
a better picture of him, but that's it right there.
Named all around cowboy for the 2023 California Mid-State Fair Country Rodeo.
And that's it. That's a wrap for that one.
And that is a wrap for the Country Rodeo for the 2023 California Mid-State Fair.
Congratulations to everybody.
Right?
Everybody, yeah. That's
Good
awesome.
job.
Well, we got some people kicking in here. We got Michael
Oh yeah, you go ahead. Now you get to.
I can't do that.
Now
one.
you get to
Good
slaughter
morning.
names.
Chuck Hill. He says the Mid-State Fair Rodeo was amazing. Let's see here. Coast Pipe as
Kyle, welcome. Good morning.
Oh no, it's Coast Pipe. What's up, North County? Then Kyle's coming in. Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle.
Good morning, everybody.
Right, we got Michael wants to come on and talk about some Paso Robles youth baseball.
Well, you don't like baseball, so you just said everybody's got to get in line.
Listen, I tell you this. I'll tell you this. I like anything that kids play that does not involve with video games.
Gotcha. That's a good one.
Okay. So
I think you're backtracking a little bit though.
no, but okay. Well, it goes football. Football's number one. Okay, and then everything else is down here.
All right.
That's it.
Okay.
So we'll talk youth baseball.
All right.
I coached 1 year.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
All right.
I coached youth baseball 1 year with my football team.
You know who's the best baseball player in the world?
Lori Bryant.
That's right.
Lori Bryant would you know what? I bet Lori
She knocked
Bryant.
it out of the park.
Huh?
She knocks it out of the park.
I could see Lori being a catcher.
A catcher?
Yeah, I bet she'd be back there behind the plate and nobody would be able to slide in.
Nah, I can see her like on the pitching mound.
On the pitcher mound?
Yeah, just hitting people.
Or maybe how about shortstop?
Nah, I think the pitcher. I can see her sitting there just drilling people. Like, I don't. Boom.
Just throw it right into the dugout.
Throw it right into the dugout.
Because the coach over there is chipping away and she just lets loose. Awesome. Well, good morning, Lori. Lori of Slow County News. How are you doing this morning?
Good morning, Lori. Guys, and that's probably more like it.
Yeah.
I'll just drill a coach. What the hell?
Yeah, just be like, oops, I shanked that one to the left.
Oh my gosh, the weather is going to be beautiful today, huh? Did you see that?
Oh, yeah.
88.
Yeah.
88.
We cannot wait for the weather to change from 105 to 80.
Yeah, last night was gorgeous. Last night was absolutely gorgeous, and I think today's going to be gorgeous. We did have a garage fire in Paso off 14th Street yesterday. Fire department was on it. They were able to keep it contained to the garage. I don't think it extended into the house, which is great. And pretty much not much else. There's an update on the Shell Creek fire as of last was, I think, 70% contained, but there's been no forward progress on it. So they've done a great job as well.
So, Lori, was this the fire that we were talking about yesterday? I thought, or was there another one that started that they put out?
The Shell Creek fire?
Uh-huh.
The Shell Creek fire, that's the one that started Sunday.
Okay.
That's the one we were talking about yesterday. That one, it's I think it's at 100 acres now. It got Barley there for a bit for those people out there. But CAL FIRE, everybody's been on it, and it sounds like they've got it. So they'll be still mopping up, and they still have to watch for hot spots because it kind of went into the trees. That's the big problem. It trees, and that's going to cause drift, and they had a couple spot fires, but they've been able to maintain it now since really Sunday night. And now they're just making sure that everything gets cleaned up.
Yeah.
And thankfully, no houses were, no structures were burned, and nothing like that. That's the great news.
Good.
But so far, that's good. And then the garage fire yesterday, nobody was injured. And again, the fire departments, there were like 5 trucks there within minutes. They're really on it this year, and this is amazing and great for us because they're saving so much this year that we can't even. We can't see enough about our fire departments this year. Between CAL FIRE, our fire departments, and the bombers, they're just amazing. Be aware, PG&E is doing the helicopter thing where they're doing grid patches, and yesterday they were in San Luis. They're going to be in San Luis County for the rest of this week. They're just doing making sure there's no hazards, and if there are hazards, they're reporting it. They're doing that kind of stuff. So if you see a low-flying helicopter that does not look like 870, they are not looking for aliens.
Okay. You know what? It just the comments sometimes.
I'm waiting for Eric to really his sound effects right now.
Yeah, the comments when people post things is just like bizarre. It's like I don't even know if they really think about it before they post stuff, and it's just like,
oh my God, aliens are coming!
Right?
It's like when Starlink went up.
So that's it. I mean, like, let's have a great day. It's Tuesday, and it's the 1st of the month, 1st of August. Here we go.
1st of the month, 1st of August.
It's going to be a great month, I think. It's going to be a really good month. I'm so grateful that the weather is calm down. That's so nice.
At least for a few days.
It's like,
At least for a few days.
It's like Saturday, I think we're going back up, but that's fine with me. We've got this week to celebrate.
We'll have a little cool fun this week, and then this weekend it'll kick back up again.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the only news I have. That's really good. So
awesome.
The traffic looks great going all the ways. It's sunny. It's gorgeous outside. Enjoy the day.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Well, Lori, thank you so much for calling in and telling us all about what's happening in the North County with Slow County News.
All right. You two have a beautiful day.
Bye, you do the same. Thank you. Lori Bryant, Slow County News, 29,000 followers and growing.
Yeah.
So it's that time. We got to take a break and show some love to our sponsors. So we will be right back with the Morning Brew.
We don't just serve it up. We roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in a Tascadero.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew. Welcome back. And welcome back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that's Welcome Back, Carter, if you have never heard of it. And we still have not gotten down to the bottom of the romper room. So we are still exploring that. And I'm really surprised your mom has not chimed in about this. Maybe she just doesn't want to chime in.
Maybe she doesn't want to chime in.
Yeah, because maybe Eric, do you have a bad experience with romper room?
Did I?
Yes.
I don't even know what that is, man.
Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why she's not chiming in, because maybe you had a bad experience with it.
What is romper room? Is it like
maybe
weird?
No, it's real stuff. It's legitimate kids stuff.
Well, okay.
You know, it's stuff that nowadays you can't get away with, which is most like all TV shows from the 70s and 80s.
My mom wouldn't let me watch fun kid stuff. She kept me in the corner all the time.
This was all like education, like Captain Kangaroo. Mm-hmm. You remember that? Captain Kangaroo,
I have no idea what Captain Kangaroo is, my friend.
Or Mr. Rogers.
I remember Mr. Rogers.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful in the neighborhood. And he puts his shoes on. Wouldn't you like? Couldn't you be? Won't you be my neighbor? Oh wait, that was Eddie Murphy.
That was kind of creepy, dude.
Yeah, that was the Eddie Murphy one. That was the Eddie Murphy version. All right, what do we got going on? We've got, what do we want to talk about first?
Start firing away.
Let's go with, we've already did this one. How about Barley and Boar?
Barley and Boar.
Barley and Boar brings elevated fare, late night liberation, and A-Town's bargaining culinary scene. Bargaining. All right, Barley and Boar, or B&B. They're calling it B&B.
Uh-oh.
B&B is so much more than its name. While Barley references beer and Boar is a nod to meat, the Tascadero restaurant is a brew house, distillery, and farm-to-table eatery all rolled into one.
Whoa.
So let's see. Executive Chef Sean Dennis and sous chef Cordell Pheasant and bartender Ezekiel Dubois from A-Town, along with general manager Albert Silva Flores of Avila Beach, have joined forces on the new restaurant, which opened in May. The hotspot place replaced Pear with Dead Oak on Entrada Avenue and is open for dinner with the lounge seating till midnight.
Ooh.
So I heard their food is really good.
Midnight, huh?
Yeah, and they stopped serving food after 9, but they're open till midnight.
Maybe we should have went there instead of that rooftop thing that we got kicked out of.
Yeah.
We should have went there.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been better.
Old Juan Carlos, I'm going to punch him in the nose when I see him. Trust me, I will.
Let's see here. So, Teresa Branch, my mom, remembers the romper room.
Yes.
Didn't say she watched. She just says, I remember.
The romper room. Yeah. I tell you what, this is iconic. I'm gonna find a segment of it so then that way we can play it at some point. But one of these days I'm gonna play it and you guys are gonna be like, wow, that's creepy. Because it really is. It's really creepy. If you were to look back on it and the way that we live in our society now versus things that happened back then, it's by today's standards is creepy.
It's no good, huh?
It's definitely creepy. Let's see. So Barley and Boar, right down there on Trotta and Atascadero. So that
We're gonna have to go down there.
that avenue right there. That's the one that we tried to go into during Tamale Fest. Remember, it was
that's
closed.
Right. No, they open up at like a certain hour, right? 4 or 5 or something like that.
Well, they close. I think they closed at 1 or 2. Let's see where their
like
hours
sushi
at.
hours, like a sushi restaurant closes in, from like I think like what 12 to.
Yeah, it closes in between like the slow time,
Yeah.
or instead of staying open.
Which is weird because they sell beer, so don't they think they could have people drinking beer?
You know what?
I don't get it.
There's some things that I don't get in the restaurant industry in this town or in this area.
Well, they must get it because they're doing pretty good. So
one is being Pappy's in Paso,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So we go in there Sunday. The main bar is jam-packed. They have that second bar that's on the other side. That's an open, for seating over there. That's closed, right? Nobody over there. But the main bar on a Sunday is jam-packed. And nobody's manning the other bar, and they don't open that on Sundays, evidently.
right.
So then we go there on we went 2 weeks ago. We went to the movies, and we went in there, and both sides was open on like a Tuesday night.
Yeah,
And I'm like, and there was nobody in there.
that's crazy.
And I'm like thinking to myself, it literally took us like 20 minutes to get a drink.
I wonder if it's just because they don't have people that can work. You know what I mean? Because everybody's having a hard time getting workers.
Everybody is.
Everybody's complaining about the work they're getting, and then they don't have any workers, I should say. So it's a weird time in our life.
I still don't get it. Is there's money still getting? Kids? I mean, am I not hearing about money coming in?
I don't hear any more money coming in.
That people are getting paid not to work.
No. And it's very interesting too, because like even in like the wine industry, when you go tasting, I don't see like the younger demographic anymore. You see older people serving wine, and they're all working.
You know why?
Why?
Because the younger generation has no people skills.
There we go.
Okay, so the younger generation has no people skills. They cannot communicate with people. They cannot do sales. They cannot communicate. They can't talk face to face. And so our young generation is screwed.
We got to teach them.
Okay, the path of America is screwed with our young generation.
Well, you gotta get
and
smart.
It's thanks to you, Nintendo and Atari. Okay, I blame you guys.
Not football.
Okay, not football. Yeah, get those kids out there playing football.
Yeah.
Get them out playing baseball, soccer. Hell, let them ride the bike without you guys bitching the fact that they're jumping up the side of the hill.
Yep.
Man, I get fired up with you idiots.
Oh.
God, I hate that. It drives me crazy. It almost makes me feel like getting on my bike and going and doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now come down and talk to me about me jumping on your property.
Hey, did you ever have a wagon, like, or just found a wagon and like rode a wagon down the hill and just like steer like with that one handle? Have you ever done that?
Yeah, the radio flyer.
Yeah. So I saw a video the other day on YouTube, and this kid comes flying down this hill, flips the thing in front of his parents and all the friends, and gets up and goes, "Yeah!" And then he goes, "Ah!" But he goes, "Yeah!" He gets all excited again, and that was a video taken in the 1980s.
We have that video.
No, was that the video you sent me?
I think I have that on my Facebook page.
No, I saw it on YouTube the other day. It was a guy talking about how kids are today and what they were like in the 80s and the 70s.
Oh yeah, totally. It's the same one. It's the same
Yeah.
one. I screenshot videoed when I first learned how to do that.
Yeah.
And I put it on my own one where a kid comes down the hill. It looks like they're by the lake and and whatever. And here comes a kid down the hill
Yeah.
and eats crap
But
right before the
he
water.
was freaking hurting, dude, because he ate crap. But he was tough enough to say, "Good, I had a good time. The adrenaline's still pumping." Nowadays, it's like the kids they hit their hand on their table and it's a cry fest. It's it's no good.
Oh yeah.
It's no good.
Yeah,
Kids
but-
need to toughen up.
Yeah, parents, you guys need to toughen up your kids. You
Yeah.
guys need to stop coddling them, okay? Yeah. Let them get hurt. They're going to get hurt. Put them in the situation to where, hey, guess what? It's either you do it or you don't. You know, it's like stop coddling. That's why that's why there's no kids in the workforce.
Yeah.
And if they are, hey, awesome. I know plenty of kids that has been working for years, and they're part of that young generation.
Yeah.
So those kids are badass. They're going to be successful. They're going to be somebody. But the other guys, you guys are doomed, man. You might as well.
No.
You can have a job with your name on your shirt. So, anyways, yeah, enough about deadbeat kids.
Well, we got Kyle saying we built a coaster out of old wagon parts. So they built a roller coaster. Let's see, Jeff.
Really?
Jeff Gallagher, you're getting him all fired up. He's gonna start taking some blood pressure medication.
No, he's right. Blood pressure medication. No, Jeff, I'm always fired up. You know that, and I know Gallagher knows what I'm talking about as far as the workforce.
Yeah,
he's part of the old school that works his ass off and works hard and plays hard.
that's right. That's what the whole thing is. That's what that's how you're raised.
Yeah,
Not anymore.
not anymore. We're a nation full of softies. Actually, I don't even think that's a nation. I think that might just be California. Don't you think?
I think it's kids, man. Do
you think
it's
this
social media? It's gaming. It's all this stuff is just putting kids in a little bubble, man, and they're just
Yeah, but do you think this demographic is like pretty solid nationwide, or is it only in certain areas?
I'd say it's nationwide. It's because look what they have these days. Look what we had. We had a wagon that we had to go out and thrash, and then they have their PlayStation and Xbox that they just sit there and act like they're getting thrashed. You know what I mean? Like the games they're out there shooting or jumping off I don't know. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's weird. It's a weird thing.
Or staring at videos on TikTok.
No, we lived it. And they're gaming it, you know what I mean, kind of thing. Like
right.
That's getting chased by the hobo dude for building bike jumps behind a liquor store or something like that, and then getting all freaked out. And those are life lessons.
Exactly. See, we lived your guys' video games, kids.
Yeah.
So everything that you're playing, we lived in real life, real time. Yeah. I get it. No, that's true. Get shot by BB guns. Get chased down.
It's like AI coming in. You know what I mean? AI is going to change everything because you're not going to have to do anything they say. So that's not good either.
Hey, you know what? Now that reminds me, I signed up for that AI thing when Mike was here, and I never got fully signed up. I had to go on a waiting list.
Yeah. I think you get on now. I don't know if you want to get on, though.
I don't even know what it's all about. I can't even figure out some of the stuff I can't even figure out Adobe Acrobat. So I can't even fit my Adobe Suite program, so I should probably stay away from the AI stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, it's 8:07, and it's time to give our sponsors some more love. All right. And guys, most importantly, guys, support our sponsors, okay? Support our sponsors, buy local, support local. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Morning Brew, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Make sure you like us, follow us, share us. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and if you guys are on Twitch. And Twitter, right?
Yeah, we're on Twitter too.
X.
It's X now. Isn't that weird?
X.
How'd that come about, man?
X marks the spot because Elon Musk said, guess what? Here you go.
Yeah.
And he's got a big X on the building in San Francisco that's pissing everybody off around him. Good job, Elon. That guy's a revolutionary, iconic guy.
Hey, so I saw the X on my phone and I immediately took it off. I thought I got hacked or something. So I took it off. I thought it was some sort of like hack. I didn't understand.
But you think about, what are you going to call it? So it's not tweet anymore.
No.
So tweet is kind of like synonymous with the whole messaging, part, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like as is Kleenex is with, nose tissue.
Right.
As is Clorox as with bleach, but not necessarily using that product.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, you can't tweet. And I never really got into the whole Twitter thing, but I will say this is because I got that, what's it called? It's called Hood. It's like you can get at Robinhood.
Okay.
You can get apps on your phone and buy like stocks. You can buy I bought that Dogecoin.
Doge?
Yeah. You know that? You remember that Dogecoin that people made a ton of money on that stuff.
They did,
especially when Elon Musk talked about the cryptocurrency, and
oh yeah,
that thing just went skyrocketed, and people sold it.
I think even Snoop Dogg talked about it.
Yeah, and well, people sold when it cashed out or got high or whatever, and I obviously did not. So now my 700, not great. Oh. Now my 700 shares is worth
4 cents.
It's actually worth, I think, $35.
Oh, I thought you owed them money.
Yeah, but I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, here the new CEO Linda Yaccarino tweeted that X would be centered in audio, video, messaging, payments, and banking, a step towards Musk's vision of creating the everything app for the Western world.
Yeah, and the freedom of speech.
Yeah.
And doesn't give a crap, hey, guess what? Talk. Oh, I know where I was going with that. I bought Twitter stocks.
Okay.
So I bought Twitter when I heard Elon Musk was taking it over. So right. I'm like, okay, this is gonna go off the charts.
Yeah.
And then he took it off the stock exchange.
Well, that sucks.
Right?
No.
So I basically made zero money on it. And I don't even know where that money went to be honest with you.
It's a life lesson.
Because I did buy it before he actually took it over. So I bought it, I think, at like $43 a share.
Uh-huh.
And now he took it off the stock exchange. And I think my money's just sitting somewhere in limbo somewhere. I'm not even sure.
Maybe you'll get rich one day.
Maybe there's, is Clark on here? Because I need my financial advisor to tell me what do I do. But yeah. So anyways, if you guys aren't on there, Robinhood, buy like if you ever seen Wolf of Wall Street?
That's a great movie.
That is a great movie.
That is a badass movie.
That's penny stocks and making buku dollars on penny stocks.
That's right.
But you have to be smart. You have to be watching it and you have to sell it. So that my problem is I'll buy a stock that I'll hear and it'll take off and I'll forget about it and I never sold it and I still got it. Now it's worth less than what I bought it for.
Are you saying it's got to make sense?
It's got to make sense. Yeah. All right, what else we got here,
Let's
Eric?
talk about some ocean dunes.
Some ocean dunes. So this isn't North County, but this is definitely local. I mean, we got to be on the know. Okay, so the court rejects Oceano Dunes off-road ban. Okay, so a landmark ruling from the San Luis Obispo Superior Court ensured off-road driving on the Oceano Dunes won't come to a screeching halt by 2024. Judge Tennecoats released her ruling on July 19th, bringing closure to 4 lawsuits, 3 brought by Friends of the Oceano Dunes and 1 by Ecologic Partners that challenged the California Coastal Commission's March 2021 decision to phase out off-roading permanently on the Oceano Dunes state vehicular recreational area by next year. The court ruling is narrow. It is based solely on the commission's authority to impose a permanent prohibition on off-road vehicle driving under the current statutes of the County of San Luis Obispo current certified local coastal program, the ruling stated.
So basically you could go out there and still drive.
Yes. So, and that's big. I think, the Oceano Dunes, it's a badass place. And if you've never been there, even if you just drive along the ocean, like right on the sand, it's really cool.
Right.
Where else can you drive on the beach?
Mexico.
Okay. You can drive on the beach in Mexico, but where else locally can you drive on the beach? Oceano Dunes.
Oceano Dunes.
And if you've never been back into the dunes, back there in the hills, that with the the side by sides, the dune buggies, the quads, the ATCs, all that stuff. That is some fun times.
All right.
And it's very bizarre. So sometimes the guys from I think they're called Sand Drag Highway or something like that. There's a group of guys that will take their trucks out there, their sand draggers, and they'll coordinate a weekend or a day that they'll fly. Like people come in from Arizona, they'll come in from different parts of the state, and they'll basically coordinate this, and then they'll go out to the far back and have their own drags.
Nice.
Yeah, up the mountains, and that's fun.
Like Glamis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I think it's a good thing because think about that. If they shut that down, Ocean, that whole place would be it'd be a ghost town because they would shut their economy down.
Yep.
That's their economy. I mean,
right?
They would have no revenue. They would have nothing there. So I don't know why they would want to shut that down. It's like here shutting down the wineries.
I'll tell you why. It's the idiots that live along the beach.
I know.
The ones that buy their house knowingly that they're right on the dunes, knowingly there's a vehicle park there, knowingly that there's recreational vehicles there, and then they bitch and complain. Then they sit there and say that the spotted, sand crab is, on the endangered list.
Yeah.
And they make up crap, Get me all fired up again.
Hey, have you watched Joe Pickett?
Who?
Joe Pickett.
Nope.
On Amazon.
What is that?
You got to watch it, man. It's pretty good. It's about a guy who is what is he? Just watch it.
Joe Pickett.
Yeah.
I've never heard of Joe Pickett.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty good show, man. And it's about that. Like, there's a weasel, and then it shuts down their whole hunting community, and it's kind of crazy, man. He's constantly every day trying to get himself murdered.
That's kind of the new thing. What is the new TV show? What's the go-to TV show right now on your streaming?
I'm watching Joe Pickett right now.
Okay, so Joe Pickett.
Yeah.
We got Yellowstone is still not on, right?
No.
That's probably coming in October, maybe?
Whenever Kevin Costner decides to finish.
Okay, what about the one with Sylvester Stallone?
That's a good one, but that's not out. That's not out.
Which one is that? That's called Mayor of...
Kingstown.
No, that's...
Mayor of Kingstown's really good too, though.
Mayor of Kingstown.
Yeah.
But what's the one with Sylvester Stallone?
Shows. Let's see. I'll look it up.
That's the one that's...
Tulsa King.
Tulsa King.
Yeah, Tulsa King.
Yeah. So I already forgot where it left off on. So I don't know Taylor Sheridan's method behind going off air for such a long period of time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot of money involved.
Well, there is, but you just, I mean, we live in like today's world. We live, in front of us.
Right.
That's why, like, when all these people schedule like these events and this and that, tickets don't fly off the shelf until 1 to 2 weeks before, really 1 week before the event kicks off. That's when they get all their ticket sales.
Right.
Because everybody lives in front of us, or we live what's in front of us. We don't live in, 2 months down the road, 3 months down the road, 1 month down the road. We live in what's in front of us. And so how does that, I've already forgotten, if I didn't really want to see it, and I like Sylvester Stallone, I would have forgotten about this TV show.
Right.
The Mayor of Kingstown, the one that you just talked about.
Yes.
I forgot about that.
You can't forget about that. That's a pretty insane show, man. That's a pretty good show.
Well, I don't know. We're gonna have to get Taylor Sheridan on here to kind of get to the bottom of what the thinking process is to not be in front of somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, all right. Well, let's go to commercial, and we will wrap this up because it is 8:18 actually. 8:18, and we've got a couple more things to chat about. So we will be right back with the Morning Brew.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, we can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.
Welcome back to the Morning Brew, and we are on fire this morning, talking about all idiots. Yes. And Kyle, yes, you're 100% right with the sales yard in Templeton.
Thanks, Kyle. You got them all fired up.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
It is exactly what happened. People bought houses around the sales yard and then bitched and complained about the smell, bitched and complained about the noise, and bitched and complained about the lights on at nighttime. But knowingly, they bought their house there. So that's exactly what happened. But I think the sales yard, I think the Davis has had a long-term plan on that one. And I think that was one of them, is to completely abandon the sales yard. But again, being an iconic zone, an iconic place in the North County, that is just one more, in 100 years, guess what? Nobody's going to remember it was there.
We're not even going to be eating cows anymore.
We're going to be eating fake cows.
We're going to be hunting aliens.
It's going to be AI infused cattle meat.
Oh my gosh.
That's actually paper and recycled products.
No, we're going to be eating bugs. Have you seen that? They're transitioning restaurants to bugs, to crickets and everything.
You know what?
else.
I did see something like that.
Oh my gosh, man! There's actually a restaurant, I think in New York or something like that, high-end restaurant, and all they serve is bugs, man. It's a bug's life. I don't know,
Dude.
Bug burger.
What's that wording when when the end of the world is coming? What's the that time frame? Are we in that, are we at the brink of the beginning?
Armageddon?
Yeah, when we have bug restaurants.
Yeah.
People eating bugs and people willingly going there to
eating the crickets.
pay to eat bugs.
Yeah.
And I would imagine that is probably a ridiculous amount of money.
It is. It's more money than your regular hamburger because it takes more bugs to make. And they're high quality bugs too.
Oh my God! All right, you want a roly-poly burger? All right, yeah, these are smashed up roly-polies with mushrooms and a little bit of cheese. Roly-poly burger. All right. Yeah.
Oh my God! Hey, speaking of burgers, I was at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Roly-poly burger.
That's
I was at
disgusting.
Trader Joe's yesterday, and they're having a contest of who can make the best burger. You could win $200 by making the best burger.
Ooh.
Should we enter?
I think
Roly-poly burger.
Yeah,
We'd
okay.
probably win, actually.
At Trader Joe's.
Yeah. You'd
Yeah.
probably win Roly-poly burger.
At Trader Joe's, yeah. But so they really do that? They have that going on?
I believe so. Yeah, I saw the sign yesterday when I was walking to the front door. It said
All right.
200. I think it was $200 for the best burger.
And who gets to be on the taste test of that?
I don't know.
I would love to be on the taste test of that.
All I know is I could pick up 100 rocks in my backyard or out in the front of the property, and there's roly-polies everywhere, and we could have a roly-poly burger.
Don't get anybody.
Just to do it.
Don't even get anybody thinking about this, because somebody will do this. Somebody will make a roly-poly burger.
Well, we just gave all our secrets out.
And if they haven't, or a bug burger,
Yeah.
a Bug's Life burger.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 100. But if you think about it, if you go to Cabela's,
Yeah.
what can you buy at Cabela's? You can buy seasoned crickets.
That's true. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I guess
That's in a pinch, though. I'd only eat that in a pinch.
yeah, but you got let's see. You got seasoned crickets. You got a worm inside tequila.
Okay.
What else you got? You got. I think you can buy. You can eat ants.
yeah.
They got ants, live ants, mind you.
I used to eat ants when I was
Oh,
younger.
dude, can you imagine eating an ant?
I ate ants when I was younger, and the red ones are spicier, believe it or not.
Oh gosh, dude.
Yeah, I was a sick child. I was not right in the head.
Well, I don't think
And my mom didn't feed me either, so.
you may have not kind of moved on too far from that path.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what? Michelle's right, though, because when we went to Vietnam, they have snake wine.
Bro, listen, Vietnam, you can't compare.
You gotta listen to what I'm trying to say. Snake wine, right? When we went to Thailand, they eat tarantulas.
Dogs.
We got off the bus, dude, and they had this whole thing of tarantulas they were trying to feed us. So I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to bring that into our world, which is I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I don't think people are gonna relate to that at all.
Well, look what happened in Wuhan. That didn't work out so well.
No.
So eating bats, and now the whole world shut down. So
I almost tried snake wine. I almost did, but then it looked disgusting.
do you remember that TV show Fear Factor? Mm-hmm. So How many of those items do you think were fake?
All real.
Were not? No way.
All real.
I don't believe that.
Man, there's so many people talking about that. They were so pissed off that they went on that show and had to deal with all the crap that they put on them.
Yeah,
I believe it was real.
But I mean, obviously the snakes going on top of you.
Oh yeah.
The spiders going on top of you. But the things that they were eating.
Yeah.
I mean, cow brain.
Well, that's normal though. That's Hispanic heritage. They eat cow. They eat everything on the cow, dude, from the brain to the hoof. That's normal. I can't remember what it's called. It's called something though.
Because a lot of those, it's Cecil would know because they serve that at the Mexican restaurants instead of like carnitas and all that stuff. There's another. I think it's a laima.
Yeah.
Lema, something like that. Lema meat.
Well, I've had cow brain tacos before.
Yeah, but it's called something else. I can't remember the name, but I was at a Mexican restaurant and I said, "Hey, bring me one of everything." They're like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, bring me one of everything." And so then, I think I got like 5 or 6 different types of meat, little street tacos.
Yeah.
And one of them was the cow brain.
Cow brains are good, man.
Yeah. And I immediately kind of the inside went like that. Mm-hmm. I already ate it, mind you.
Right.
And I already said, "Oh, this one's good, that one's good." And I think I said that one was good, but once I heard
Lingua.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, who said that?
I just thought of it. It just came into my brain. I was trying to think of it.
But once they said cow brain, I immediately kind of like
upchucked.
Yeah, because it's a mind thing.
It is.
It's a total mind thing. You can sit there and grab a hot dog and eat a hot dog, no big deal.
Yeah.
You sit there and grab a hot dog and then somebody tells you it's made out of
pig lips.
Cow tongue, cat liver, and and squirrel balls.
Squirrel
You know
balls.
what I'm saying? And that's
roly-polies.
and you would immediately throw up.
Right.
As soon as it hits the back of your throat, you would yak it all out.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, you know what? It's different. The world is different out there, and they're trying to bring it onto us. So,
yeah. We live in a different time frame, Eric. We live in a different time frame.
Kyle says sesos are brains. Sesos.
Sesos?
What's one lingua? Isn't lingua a tongue then?
Lingua?
I don't know.
Sesos are brains. I see it.
Lingua is tongue. There we go. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, everybody.
Lingua.
Lauren Engstrom says lingua is tongue. I was wrong.
All right,
Yeah.
lingua. That's still gross.
But tongue is good. Tongue tacos are good. Tongue.
Hey, I think this year for my Christmas party,
Yeah?
I think I'm gonna cook a cow tongue.
Are you really?
I'm just gonna do it just to gross people out when they show up.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have a big tongue spread out before I barbecue it.
Right.
And people are gonna yak.
All right.
I'm not gonna eat it because I just kind of almost
You chucking right now?
just thinking about it.
But salivating for the wrong reason.
If you've ever been to like the butcher block and seen a big tongue wrapped up there,
Yeah.
and people like willingly like buy it,
Right.
and to barbecue it or whatever they do with it. What do you do with the tongue?
You cook it. You just cook it.
Just like a tri-tip?
I think Cecil, what he did is he cut it up into small pieces, cooked it on the grill, threw it in some tacos, seasoned it, and it was good, man. I liked it. I dig it.
All right. Well, we should talk to Clint.
Okay.
Maybe I think Clint needs to call in maybe tomorrow and tell us about cow tongue.
Cow tongue. I bet you he has to cut all that up. You know what I mean?
And the purpose of it. What does it get used for? Is it a delicacy? Is it a sought after piece? Does it just get tossed away? You take this big old 6 feet of cow tongue and throw it away?
Right.
Do you use it as moisturizing cream? What do you do with it?
You eat it.
What do you do with it?
You eat it.
All right. Well, this is going to be something that we're going to have to move on and figure out for tomorrow. Because it is 8:30 and it is time to go. So we had a lot of fun here today. We got Lori, Kyle, we got Jen, we got Wine Travelers Hideaway. We've got, who else we got on here?
Kyle.
I can't see. I've only
Behind
seen
the Bar Consignments. We
Yes.
have Jeff Gallagher. We have Elaine Simmons. We have Teresa Branch. And Coast Pipe and Michael. I can't say your last name, Michael. I'm so sorry, but I think it's Michael Annie Rudd. Jennifer Jones. What's up, North County?
We are terrible at names.
All right, let's get
okay,
on.
anything that's other than Jones or Smith, we're screwed. But guys, hey, thanks again for tuning in. Thanks for engaging with us. Thanks for being a part of the Morning Brew. And as always, guys, we can't do this without you and our sponsors. We'd like to thank Escalar Wines, Wine Travelers Hideaway, Rancho Sestero Meat Cutting, Visit Atascadero, 805 Customs, Hanson Enterprises, El Red Rooster, Pacific 805 Spas, Story Termite and Pest Control, Paso Robles Furniture, 5-Star Rain Gutters, Airflow Filter Services, Boar Auto Center, Kennedy Club Fitness, and Amy and Jamie's Place, guys. Thanks again. We will see you tomorrow.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Veux-tu danser avec moi?
Hi, welcome to Kennedy Club Fitness, where we have something for everyone. We have weights, cardio, group exercise classes, racquetball, basketball, swimming, and pickleball coming soon. Here at Kennedy, we're committed to health, wellness, and community. Stop by any of our 4 locations: Paso Robles, Atascadero, San Luis Obispo, and Arroyo Grande, or check out our website at kennedyclubs.com.
We don't just serve it up, we roast it, distill it, brew it, craft it, crank it, bake it, make it, perfect it, cure it, paint it, live it, breathe it, and then we serve it up, all in Atascadero.
Hi, this is Dave Story, small game hunter with Story Termite and Pest. We're a full-service termite and pest control company. From rodents to termites, We can take care of all your pest control needs. Call today. We can tailor a pest control program that will meet your needs and budget. Contact us at 805-460-0650 or at storytermite.com. Remember, we don't have customers, we have friends.